Good evening. My background tonight is rather unusual. It's a cloud formation that happened above Lismore. Apparently there were no bushfires or any aircraft or anything like that in the area to cause this. And I think you'd have to agree with me on this one. It's certainly a great shot. To the temps now overnight, and Atherton sticks out. 4 there, as you can see, the others all in double figures. So to the other end of the spectrum, and Low Isles snared the title of warmest centre in the far north, 27 there today. At the moment, though, in Cairns, it's 23 degrees. The humidity there on 60%. Winds south-southeasterly at 12 kilometres per hour. To the satellite picture, and a bit more cloud for Queensland today. Most of this, though, is restricted to central and southern parts of the state. It did keep the temps up in those regions. It's really the only cluster really worthy of a mention. To the national outlook, and Queensland is part of this band that's sweeping from Western Australia right the way across, just the tail end there. It's actually got a little wider during the day, and as predicted, there were bits that swept down to the southeast as well. To the synoptic outlook, and the low that we've been following, it's now weakened quite a bit. The highs are now responsible for our winds. They're not quite as subtly now, and they're more from around the land. The highs are still light, though, and there's definitely no moisture at all about, and no rain and no fog. Really, they're great conditions for whatever outdoor activity you've planned, camping or fishing this weekend. So to the forecast, fine with light winds. On the water this afternoon, 9 at Green Island, southerlies at Norman Reef, 9 knots there at Green Island as well. To the coastal waters, southeasterlies at 10 to 15 knots, seas to 14.4 metres in open waters. To the tide times for Cairns tomorrow, high water is just before 10:30. Port Douglas high water will be at 1.8 metres. To the sunrise and sunset there on your screen. Well, Burnsy's back on Monday. Thanks for having me over the past few weeks, and I look forward to presenting weather to you again soon. That's it. It's back to Craig.
Majella, thanks for that. It's been great to have you with us. Cairns has been named the new home of one of the Southern Hemisphere's most advanced turboprop passenger aircraft. The Dash 8-200 will be based in the far north, servicing many of the region's prime business routes.
To the untrained eye, it may look just like its predecessor, but as Sunstate proudly points out, the Dash 8-200 is a very high-tech piece of machinery. The first of its type in the Southern Hemisphere, the $17 million aircraft features a unique system that monitors noise and vibration inside the cabin.
In actual fact, send out a mirror-imaged sound back to the engine to counteract the sound.
And a quiet cabin makes it easier to hear, well, the important things.
A life jacket is located under your seat in a pouch. The safety card shows this to you.
A champagne flight over Cairns to celebrate the new aircraft's arrival, which in one proving flight, with good tailwinds, slashed 25 minutes off the Torres Strait to Cairns run.
It's much easier to fly, a pleasure to fly.
Cutting through the night sky over Cairns to celebrate the commencement of the new turboprops operations in the far north. And the verdict from the person who spends more time aboard the aircraft than anybody.
Beautiful. Yeah, fantastic.
Daniel Barty, Win News.
That is Win News for this Friday night. Don't forget to vote tomorrow.
Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us. Good night.
Good night.